moved here almost 4 years ago now. This building, on the ground floor behind the screen here, that's where I'm based. You've got TV, radio and online. You've got a mix of national and regional, local. And the reason we're all on the same floor just makes communication easier. When we were in Television Centre in London, it was difficult to communicate because we were spread all over the building, first floor, fifth floor. It was a big operation. It was quite difficult to talk to each other. That was one of the big reasons for moving here, was that we could all be in one place. We could talk about the stories that we wanted to cover. We could also talk about deployment, so how we covered those stories. Because not so long ago, TV, radio and online would all work independently. So it was inefficient because we'd be sending lots of BBC journalists to cover the same event. What's the point? And also because of budget restrictions. Let's take, for example, if we were going to a big news conference, it might be a football news conference. In the past, we would send national TV, local TV or regional TV. You'd send national radio, local radio, and then online. So 5 different parts of the BBC covering one event. A big event needs a lot of staff covering it because we have 24/7 radio, 24/7 TV, as well as online. So you can't expect one team to cover that all, but then you don't need 5 teams. That's just too much. So increasingly, we think about the demands. If we're going to an event, which parts of the BBC are interested in covering it, and how do they want it covered? Do they want it to be covered live, so that whatever happens comes back straight away, or do we do interviews, gather the interviews and send them back for use later? So there's lots of considerations, lots of things to think about. Increasingly our journalists, our reporters are able to do TV, radio and online. It's not always possible because if someone's there to do live TV, they don't have time to write anything or do radio. It's all on a case-by-case basis, so we look at each event and think, what do we need? And that's where being in one place helps, because we can communicate, we can talk. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, take it all on board and then decide how we're going to cover it.